Hello friends, welcome back to my bathroom. Today we are trying a new microcurrent tool. I am so excited to be trying this. You all know that for many years I have been using the NuFace and I have no complaints about it. It has served me well for about 9 years. I think I have been using the NuFace and I love it. I think it's responsible for me still having a jawline. I think it's responsible for my neck not really aging too quickly, although now my neck is starting to age. And I also think that it has truly lifted up my eyes. I just think it really is a great tool. You have to be consistent with it. If you aren't consistent with any of these tools or your skincare, none of them are going to work. But today, we are not going to be talking about this anymore. If you want, after this video, if you would like me to do a side-by-side comparison of them, then maybe I will. But for today, we are going to feature from Truth Treatment System their new microcurrent device, which is called NRGY CURRENT Device. I am so excited to try this. I'm going to tell you right off, I'm going to bring the NuFace back in for a minute. When you look at them, you'll see that the NuFace is much bigger. It is, I've not had a complaint about this in all the years I have used it. It fits in my hand perfectly. It works well. No complaints about the NuFace. It is a little bit more expensive than the Truth Treatment System. However, this one here, if you are someone who has a smaller hand, your hand fits around this better. If you are someone who needs something to grip onto a little bit better because you have arthritis or something, I think the slimness of this tool is going to be your friend. The balls look the same, except they're a little bit bigger, or not even, it's not that they're bigger, they're just placed differently on the units themselves. But we're going to give this a go, my friends. That's what it looks like. Let me get this so you can see it. You'll see that it has a mode, a power, a plus and a negative sign. P1 is just the microcurrent. P2 has a pulsing. Okay, so we're going to try them both and we're going to see what this little tool is all about. Now, Truth Treatment Systems does have a protocol that they do in their professional estheticians who use this professionally do this in spa or salons. And so I printed out the protocol, and I do have mostly everything here except for the slip gel, which I'll just use the mask or something before. So what this is called is the Truly Nourishing Facial. Now, I'm not going to go through all the steps. I am going to tell you what they suggest you do, and I am going to do it. I may leave a little bit of it in and then fast forward, and then when it gets to the microcurrent, I will stay on camera and do the whole thing. So don't go away, okay? So first step is cleansing, and I do have the honey hyaluronic cleansing from them, so I will go ahead and use that. The second step is the peppermint salicylic cleanser. Now this I have just because I really wanted to follow the protocol, but I would change off because salicylic acid may be too much for me. So I would go ahead and use maybe my vitamin C lactic acid because I know my skin does really well with it. Or I would go ahead with the lemon cream cleanser and use that. But I'm going to stick with the protocol and take one for the team today and use the peppermint salicylic. The next step will be the alpha hydroxy energizing mineral exfoliant, and then you go ahead and apply the honey mask, which I also have and love. So honey mask. Again, you do not have to do this. You can just wash your face and do the microcurrent. But I really wanted to try the whole thing because I know many of you are using the Truth Treatment System. That's a tongue twister for me. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and do it. Now the next step is with the slip gel number 4, which I do not have. And I also do not have the, they call it a cool vapor machine. I don't have that. But I do have cryo sticks that you freeze that I could maybe go over my face with because I think the cooling effect is all they're really looking for. Okay, so then, and then next, the 6th step And the final step before your skincare routine is the microcurrent. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So the first step is to cleanse, which I'm going to do. The second step is the alpha hydroxy, which is kind of like a toner, but they suggest using it with a steamer. So I'm going to use it with a steamer. And my Peter Thomas Roth steamer bit the dust on me, so I'm using my Liberex, which I think works just as fine, just as good, and I get that from Amazon. And then the next step is, and they say you should steam for about 8 minutes, so we're going to do that. Put the hyaluronic honey mask on and leave that on. I'll leave that on for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I will massage that in because I don't have the slip gel, and then I will remove it. And then we will go on to the microcurrent. So I may just put little snippets in here of me doing all of this, but I'm going to do it and be right back. So I may entertain you for a few moments with the actual steps, but I'm not going to be adding any verbiage. All right? Okay, hang with me. So it has been 8 minutes. I'm going to take some cool microfiber cloths and I'm just going to remove that. They should be cool. From this point on, they work with cool cloths or cool vapor. So I am going to use my cryo sticks after the honey mask. So right now I'm just going to apply the honey mask. I have removed the alpha hydroxy with cool cloth. My skin looks fabulous already. Seriously, my skin loves the Truth system. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the honey mask and I'm just going to take a little bit of it in the lid and I'm just going to take a brush and apply a thin layer of the honey mask. This has hyaluronic acid in it and all of the wonderful ingredients that come in the Truth treatment system. This is a really highly active skincare line. It has no junk fillers, perfume, anything like that in it. It is really exceptional for my sensitive skin. And I truly feel my skin is improving, if that's even possible. I'm looking in a mirror off here because I can't see the lens, but I can see myself in a mirror. I really do think my 61-year-old skin is coming alive. I love these products. Of course, I still use some other ones with it. That's the beauty of it. You can use other favorite skincare lines with it. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this all the way down the neck. And you just need a thin layer. You do not need to overuse these products. I'll go right over my lips. Okay, so the mask is on, so I'm going to leave it on 20 minutes and I will be back. And I'm going to go get my Cryo sticks. And they are sticks that I keep in the freezer and they're frozen. So we'll use that as our cool vapor. Why not? Okay, so I'll be right back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mist my face with the Biometric Mineral Mist. just to give it some slip. And then I'm going to take my cryo sticks and I'm just going to go ahead and massage over the honey mask with it for a few minutes. And that will infuse the cold. We don't have the cold vapor machine, so we'll go ahead and do it with the cryo sticks. And this feels so wonderful, and it will help to tighten the skin up. I do these all the time. I love them. They are always in my at-home facials. I am done with my honey mask. I'm going back in with cold, cool microfiber to remove the excess. You want to make sure that you really remove it because you don't want anything standing in the way of the microcurrent. All right, so I am all done with the hyaluronic mask and the cryo cold sticks, and I just think my skin has come to life already. But now we're moving on. We are moving on to the beautiful NRGY CURRENT device. I'm going to start on P1 and I'll start the speed low and then we'll move it up because I've been using the NuFace for a very long time and I use it full blast. But we are unfamiliar with this, so we are going to go ahead and go in slow. All right? All right, so now I need to apply their Electroderm, and this is their conducting gel. Now it says you only need 2 drops. So I have 2 drops and I'm going to work in sections like I do with the NuFace. And you know when you're using the NuFace, you really do have to have the conducting gel on. I'm really kind of confused by this because it's so thin. I just did add 1 more drop. And I'm just going to do this half of my face first. And we'll put it, I'm going to add a little bit more to the neck. And the conducting gel does come with the NRGY CURRENT device, and Frisco Beauty is adding 3 as a gift with purchase of the Truth Treatment System Mask. Love these. I'm going to use those today too. All right, so I'm turning the power on. I have P1 on. It lights up. I'm going to take it to 2. Now this will just have the microcurrent going for it. It will not have the pulsing. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. And I'm going to do it just like I do the NuFace. I can absolutely feel it. And I get that little bit of metallic taste in my mouth. I usually go over about 3 times. Now, I'll tell you, this conducting gel doesn't have as much slip as the NuFace or the gels that everybody's buying online. There is a benefit to using the Truth Treatment conducting gel. All of these products are made to work together, and I can absolutely feel this, and I only have it on 2. They all work together in really driving the active ingredients deep into the layers. So you really do get the benefit from using all of the products together. I can absolutely feel this. I'm going to turn it up 1 just to see. It's up to 3 now. I think I'm just going to spray a little bit of the mist so I don't have to add more of the gel, and I want to see. Oh, yes, and wherever the gel is not, you will feel the same snapping that you feel. Wow. Most impressive, my friends. Oh my goodness. I'm going to just hold it here. Oh my goodness. Did I slip on P2? I did not. P1 has a very, when you turn the speed up, you can feel a little of the pulsing. Wow. Now, 3. I'm losing my train of thought here. It's so impressive. Get back to concentrating on what I'm doing. Holy smokes, you feel this one in a totally different way, my friends. Oh, I think I am madly in love, and I'm not sure I will ever pick up my NuFace again. This is, you absolutely feel it. And what I like to do with the NuFace is I'll pull up and hold it where I want my lift. I can't stand my jowls, so I really work on lifting that up. And then I just move up and up. Smokes. You really, really feel that. That is really, really impressive. Very, very impressive. All right, I'm going to lift up. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on the upper part of my forehead, around my eye, because I like to lift my brow up. I'm going to go up underneath my eye. You want to make sure you have good coverage of the gel. And then I'm going to try other gels, because I know so many of you are going to ask, can it be used with other products? I'm sure it can be used with another conducting gel, but like I said, you do get the benefit of working with all of the Truth treatment products together, because they all work with each other in pushing in. Okay? And I'm going to do the eye area. And what I do is I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do that 3 times. Really awesome. Awesome. Oh, it has a slight lift to the brow now. I don't know, I can't really see myself super great because of my contacts. I'm going to turn it up 1, and I'm going to spritz again just to reactivate. Okay. Woo! Oh my goodness, you definitely feel this. Is still on P1, but level 3. Wow. Wow. Let's go back up to the eye. On the side of the eye, you just go back to the hairline to help work on your crow's feet. And then again, I just lift up the eye, lift up and hold it, lift up and hold, and then you can move straight up the forehead. I'm going to move to the P2 mode now, and I'm going to go on 1, and we'll see what that feels like. I think this one has stronger pulses. Yes, this one you absolutely feel a pulsing. Now this is at 1. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Watch. Can you see the pulsing? I'm going to just glide up. We're going to go right along the jawline now. And this is what I usually do with the NuFace. It does come with a brochure that gives you all of the directions you can go in. I'm pretty much covering them. They do something a little different around the mouth, which I will do in a minute. Really nice. Okay, that was on 1. Let's turn it up to 2. Ooh! Oh, now look, can you see my face pulsating? Let me back up. I got me an Elvis Presley lip going. Let's move it up. Look at. Wow. I am super impressed. You feel this. So if you cannot take feeling it. This may be too much for you on this side. All right, let's turn it up one more and really punish myself. I'm gonna do it, now I've turned it up to 3, and I'm gonna do my eye. Woo! Wow. Wow. Wow, can you see that? Can you see the pulsing? Holy smokes, let me back up. Wow, this thing is potent. It is potent. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, this is not really like, this is first impression for me. This is not a pulled together review. This is just me trying something and showing you my first reaction to it. And I think it is unbelievable. It really is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, because so many will ask, can it be used with a different conducting gel? I don't really see why it can't, but again, keep in mind that there are ingredients in the Electroderm that really do matter. But if you don't want to, you do get it in your first purchase, but if you don't want to keep repurchasing it, let's see how it works on this side with, this is the New Face Gold, which I really didn't think was worth the money, but it's got gold flecks in it. It did nothing, absolutely nothing. But I did continue to use it as a conducting gel. And I forgot to show you the lips, so I'll go right around the lips with this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over. I'll do the neck with this one so we can see how it works with it. I'll tell you what I would do. If you use the Truth treatment, I would put them on the way I did. I would try doing some of the treatment beforehand, just so when you are using the microcurrent, you're driving them in. All right, so okay, we have ourselves completely covered with the gel. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Power's on, it's on P1, and I'm going to go up to 3. I can pretty much handle it, okay? Ooh, this really has a kick to it. I love it. See, I like to feel things like this because to me, it's working. I do get a metallic taste in my mouth when I'm doing these, but I used to get that with the galvanic I used to use. And then I hold it up here. It glides along really smoothly with the conducting gel. And then we're just going to go ahead and hold it up. Forehead, you want to go straight up. Start right at the brow and move all the way up. And then they show a zigzag motion right in through here. And for the lip, they go in a circular motion around the lip. Wow. Okay, for the neck. So that is a complete treatment. This side I used the conducting gel. It worked fine. This side is with all of the Truth treatment. This thing is amazing. It is powerful. I think this is probably going to be very close to what you would get professionally. It really has a totally different feel from the New Face. You actually feel the pulsating. You feel a little bit of the current. Yes, I love it. Don't be surprised if I come to you in a month and I look like I had a facelift, okay? But all right, I have to say, this, I think, is a winner. So I'm going to move on now. All you do is your regular skincare treatment. I'm going to go ahead and do all of my Truth treatment. But first, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a mask. After I take the mask off, I will just massage it in, and I will follow up with all of my Truth treatment skincare. And I will say that because I used a salicylic acid and an alpha hydroxy acid today, I am going to go ahead and, with my final step, use the Omega Cream from Truth Treatment because it really is soothing. It is the reason I can use retinol now, because this is a very soothing cream. And I have no irritation from this line. And I really do think my skin is really responding well to it. All right, my friends, thank you for the time that you always give me. I hope that you found this very interesting, and I hope some of you got really excited about it. It does cost less than the NuFace. It's still an expensive tool, but I think this baby is really, it's definitely stronger than the NuFace. So really going to give this a try every single day. My doggies probably see a bird or something, but absolutely love it, my friends. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you the next time. You know I love all of you. Go out in the world and be lovable. Bisous.